folks, it's Colby. I'm here playing something a little different than usual, playing some City Skylines. This is a game I have played for years. I love it. I call it, this is the game that the SimCity 2013 wishes it was. This is, I believe, the current apex of city building games in like the SimCity vein. This is a map that I have built. I built it off of a map on the Steam Workshop of Baltimore, Maryland. I have changed a lot of it, and I will put in the description below what map I used to start this, what map I used to do this, and this map I've been working on it probably off and on since probably about 2019, because I loved the Baltimore map because it's just a very diverse map, but there were some things it was not conducive enough for me. I'm playing with a lot of mods. Eventually I will put them together in a description and put that in the description box. But as you can see, this map, I've done a lot of the pre-layout stuff, and I did that because, like this area, I love having this as a downtown. This is a slightly modified version of the Dallas High 5 interchange. I've done a little bit of modification on this, and I have this set up in a way that this is now as close to a perfectly compact grid as it can be made. But let's get started. What I usually do, this area here, eventually will be, I'll start working on this in a bit, but first things first, just to get people in and get things unlocked. As you can see, yes, I do play with transport unlocked, because I like to put in as much of the rail network early on as I can, because if I don't put it in early, I will forget, and then by the time I need it, I don't have the room for it. Okay, we are going to put, where the hell, okay, we're going to put these two. I usually start with a couple of wind, just because the wind turbines are the easiest and cheapest to build to start. I'm going to drag these here, and then one thing you should always try to remember, especially if you play with disasters, you should always try to have multiple power lines, redundancy in your power lines, because I've had that happen where I once had a lightning strike a pole, and half of my city went out. That was not good. So first, I like to run. I used to run 20 by 30 blocks, or 20 by 10 blocks, and I'll show you what you mean. This would be a block right here, 20 by 10. It says 11, but you got to remember, if you want to have the maximum allowable building space, these double wide roads, you need to go 11. But I actually go out 10, or I go out 30. 31 by 11. And let's see. Okay. Or actually, wait, no, I screwed this up already. Yep. I'd forgotten I'd left some space. So I like to leave a little bit of space here. That way you're not having, I like to keep my arterials as traffic free as possible. So let me put these down here. Bring these here. This up here. There. Now what I like to do, I like this little marquee tool for this. I do just to help with the traffic, or not with the traffic, well, for traffic for the commercial buildings, so they have customers. I run along the arterials. We'll run some commercial. I'm just zoning this out here. Now it won't all fill in. In fact, to make sure we have it, I'm gonna to be sort of a unique area, just to give the waterfront district a little bit of a different flavor. And then, okay, there. Alright, let's see. We do need sewer, though. Make sure we have that. I'll do an eco inland. Just put it there for now. Eventually, all of this, let's get it started. Okay, while that builds up a bit, I'm gonna go, I'll show you. This is going to be, well, this is going to be, the airport is going to be kind of like a Kansai International Airport kind of thing. This is going to be our port facility. I guess I have to do a little bit of work on that. But eventually, all of our heavily polluting area industries, excuse me, are going to be in this area over here. This area here is going to be, there we go, leveled up. Alright. And it still hasn't been powered. We can fix that situation. Just so it's aligned right, and I don't have any extra space. Put that there. That like that. And bada bing. Delete those two. Start that. Come on, power up. things a little more compact. That way things aren't having to go all over and getting things cluttered. Or not cluttered, but getting, having traffic issues all over and having to have all that sort of jazz going on. Okay, gonna need landfill. And because might as well throw a recycling center in there as well. Put that up to high. Let all that get built up. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, now while that all cooks, I'll show you a little bit more of what's going on. This area here, this is going to be a kind of a second downtown. My idea with this is these two cities. There was a city here, and there was a city over here. And they, early on, they didn't really work together very well. And there was a lot of rivalry. So eventually they decided, well, they're going to have to work together, and eventually combined. That's like my little lore of what's going on. And I forgot to put water in. And power, apparently. Alright, what's the power situation looking like? There we go. Alright. Consuming about 7 and about 14, so let's gonna zone a couple more blocks of residential. Eventually all of these blocks are going to get rezoned into a higher density. So we got those building. Population of 900. Okay, we gotta throw in a couple more services. Fire station, and I always throw a fire station over in an industrial area. It's a little bit more expensive, but hey, I started with $1 million. I ain't too worried about that. Police department there. elementary school. Can't put in a park yet. That's one thing in previous cities, I kind of let parks go by the wayside. A lot of times I've gotta try to not do that. So, and they still want more. Okay, we'll probably just fill the rest of this in. Actually, you know what, since we're about 20 minutes in, a little bit over, I will let you go here, and off screen I will fill this area in, and then in the next episode, this area will be built up pretty far, and we'll see if we get the next level. Alright, see ya.